I want that. So many theme songs you want, hey.
You get copyrighted. That means it would have recorded me dancing. That's alright. For TikTok. I don't want the camera to see,
Your tiddums?
my
Your tiddly diddums?
my muscular chest.
Ah, beautiful. Anyway.
I'm sick of this. I can't lean back. I gotta lean on the frame.
You want to swap?
Idiot. No, what I'll do is
Well, this will be the last day we use these chairs. Cheers.
alright, we'll start the video.
Cheers, beers, good health and wealth.
Great health, wealth, and wisdom.
Alrighty. Ah, refreshing. Do you realise we're sitting not
In front.
in front of each other?
Because I'm trying to... Because there's things in my...
Because, yeah, I know.
That's the
you-
problem.
a big silver cock in your face.
That's right. So is it recording?
Yeah, it is. It's all recording.
Oh!
It's been at 2 minutes 40 right now.
I didn't realise.
Yeah, I think we should... Hello and welcome back to another
Hello,
episode
welcome
of
back,
Team
everybody.
SL.
Today's topic...
Can I just
is-
say, before you start, sorry to interrupt, no intro will ever be the same because no intro is ever planned because we don't have an intro.
No.
I just want to put a disclaimer out there
It's
for anyone
all,
that
it's all
thinks
one take, really.
anyone
And
that thinks that we're
professional in any manner.
putting on a show.
No.
No, we're naturally just
You know what? We have bloopers, and I'm very well
our
aware
life is a blooper. We don't intend it to be.
Yes, that's right.
God damn, it's a good drink.
Yeah. Round 2 in Rome.
Round 2 in Rome. Anyway, let's get into it. Today's topic. Lovely topic.
One of my favourites, actually.
One of my favourite topics, but not for the reasons you may think. We are going to talk about cars. Now, it's definitely not in the way people think that we're going to talk about it. No, we're not going to spend 50 minutes or so,
Well,
however
I
long,
hope. Not, anyways.
rambling on about stupid car shit. Today I'm here to hammer everyone's life.
Wrong one.
That's the one. That's the one. Well, how do we start this one?
I think a bit of a background would be good.
So good.
I think background. I mean, generally speaking, you and I mean, a lot of people that we know have interest in vehicles and cars.
We like cars.
Yeah, we do. I do.
We've loved cars since we were born.
Yeah, pretty much.
Right.
I was born a petrol head.
Yuck. And then I think everyone knows us for being those car people. Everyone knows us for loving cars.
Times have changed.
Times have changed massively.
People grow up and mature.
Well,
I mean, don't get me wrong, I still like my car.
Some people grow up and mature.
Some
And yes, well, we still like cars, but it's definitely not on our priority list at all.
Nah, it's the last thing I care about, really.
Yeah, roughly it is the last thing.
When was the
really
last time
care
I drove my car?
I don't even think you still have it.
It's just tucked away somewhere, and that's it.
That's it. I couldn't really care less anymore. It's fun, and it definitely gives
fun
you
when
something to do.
Look, the only 2 or 3 good reasons to have. Well, I think I still have my car. One, it's
Your sports car,
gives me something to do.
not your normal car. For anyone that doesn't know.
Yeah. 2, it's when you got like a really nice sunny day, or it's just you don't go for a nice Sunday drive.
Yeah.
There's the car for that, and finally, it's an investment. I think at the moment.
Well, it's. We
Well,
didn't think it was. We will get to that. We will get to that later. But yeah, you're right. I like doing the same shit too. I like that one damn Sunday where it's not raining.
Yeah,
Right?
that's
And
right.
you have to go to a place that's more than 10, 15 minutes. And you think, fuck, man, I bought it, I might as well drive it. I like enjoying it too. Granted,
right.
there's no traffic or anything, and I get the bit of the road to myself.
But
I
that happens once in a blue moon. So
Yeah, otherwise I like to use a basic Corolla or whatnot. What I can't stand is everyone else. That
So what is the first type of person that you can't stand? Run me through it. What are the categories?
How do we even categorize it, man? That you got your... Oh, this is a good one. I think, okay, you got your one person that... You got your type of person that... I don't know what other way to put it.
Just say how it is.
The rest of the crowd around him that knows them thinks that they will either put one of their reproductive systems into the exhaust pipe. They're too in love with their car.
Oh, they mate with their vehicle.
Yeah, they will fuck the exhaust.
Yes.
In other ways, to put it. Yeah, those people are borderline sick. Now,
do you remember? Sorry,
there's an age gap
where it's acceptable.
where that's acceptable,
Yes,
and we all went through it.
Yeah,
Lord knows, I
that's
still
true.
love my cars, right? And I still watch videos here and there, and blah 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 blah.
But
blah.
I definitely put my balls in it. I'll tell you that much.
But I definitely don't wake up going, oh, can't wait to work on my car. No, I've got other priorities and other things to do. Now, granted, cars are some people's life and whatnot. I used to work a lot on vehicles and around them, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I guess it's weird because I'm being very specific about these type of people. Not saying people that love their cars are wankers, but you know that one type where you're like, dude, if I heard he was fucking, car girls do it too, right? But this car guy was, if I heard he was fucking his exhaust, I wouldn't be surprised.
Really?
Borderline
When did you start
sick.
doing that? Yeah.
Borderline sick.
Who else?
Bandwagons.
Yes.
Okay, they're very frustrating people.
Yes.
Now, it's not for what people think it is. We're not upset with bandwagon people because, like, well, I'm the genuine person that loves it first and you're just the person that loves it. No.
Shut up.
It's just because you're a fucking pest with your opinions. Because usually bandwagon people, they jump... Anyone that jumps on the bandwagon of something, or most people... That was gay.
That's so gay.
Just touched feet, sorry. Anyone that jumps on the bandwagon, or most people that jump on the bandwagon of stuff, do it because they want to show everybody that they're doing it. Hey, they need clout.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, they're not any different. They're sheep that follow the herd. I think...
That's right. But those are one of the...
It just annoys me because it's the same pestering opinion you hear over and over again. It's just copying... It's regurgitated to everyone. You know what I mean?
And then, do you know what's the third? The too passionate. The people that do treat their cars like it's...
Their first
like it's
child.
it's another soul. Like the people that own these vehicles, like the vehicle is like these cars that they own, and then the bunch of cars around them that are the same thing, owned by other owners. It's like they're their dogs. And then we have this army, this herd. We, our life, our pride.
We're united.
We will never take defeat. All that bullshit.
It's a car.
And it's disgusting for anyone that's over 19. It's more terrible when you're 30. Let alone, we met some 50-year-old, me and a friend, we met another 50-year-old that did it. And I really had to contain myself from laughing.
You couldn't take him seriously.
I had to contain myself. But
was he married?
I couldn't imagine anyone that would marry that type of person, but I wouldn't be surprised if they were.
Yeah, it's like that, isn't it?
Right? Yeah, because usually...
It's usually the people you least expect. Or like the people you think, there's no chance. And then he's got like some hot wife.
Like this person that was doing it, right? Tell the story, right? So we went to this place to get parts. And this dude started banging on about... He just saw one of the guy's cars, and there's like a little modification done to it. And it was like a nothing modification. It wasn't even a modification. It was just something different that he thought couldn't happen. And he was banging on about it, trying to argue his case that what our friend did was not technically possible. When it's clearly shown it's fucking possible. But that's not even the biggest issue because I can just call you a massive idiot like anyone else would do. It doesn't have to do with cars.
It's the fact that he... it's the fact that he believed what he was saying was true.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it's the fact that
that he believed it, right? But what pushed it over the edge was his bragging of the vehicle that he owned. He owned an Evo, right? And it was he bragged about it when no one asked him about it. And clearly, it was clear to us and clear to anyone else that we didn't give a shit. We couldn't give less than a shit.
I'm happy for you.
But he bragged about how much power it was making and blah, 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 blah. And all I could think about was, fuck, you must have been dead. Like I just don't care. Dead or not, like I don't care.
Did I ask?
Like
And you know what?
He was trying to win me over, like he was trying to put one over me that he's got this car this Evo that makes this much power and blah 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 blah. Like I'm gonna like holy shit, I better respect this guy, or I better fear him. I could not care less if you had a Ferrari or something. It's cool when you... Let me tell you something, all right? And this is to everyone else, all right? If your friend owns a nice car, it's cool because your friend owns it and you should be congratulating him for the hard work put into it. Someone random, or you own a nice car and you're around people that you don't know, no one else gives a shit and you should not throw it at anybody else.
Because you know what? You're going to make me hate you and hate your car more.
You just see through your fucking arrogance, man.
Here's the problem. And this probably is part of the category. So this is the fourth person. The one that always asks you questions about your car. Or the one that always has to make themselves relevant around the car.
Yes. Oh, I got another category. Even though we won't be able to cover these categories too much, I got this wonderful category. It's not wonderful. These are the people that you want to punch in the face, and these are the ask holes.
Oh!
The ask holes.
Oh!
You've got the
oh!
Better luck next time.
Yeah, mate. Yep, that's for sure.
Hey, how'd you do this? Oh, hey.
Yeah.
What car do you have? Oh, how much power did you make? How'd you do that?
Yeah.
Oh, where'd you take it?
But you know what? You know what drives me more than that one? React to this one. The person that asks you for fucking advice on what to do with their vehicle, right? On like modifications or like advice, just pure advice, and you give it.
And you tell them.
And you tell them and you give them because you're like, oh my god, I feel for him. I want them to do well.
Yeah, we'll be in there.
And they take it, and they just wipe the floor with it, and they go and do the opposite.
Wipe their fucking ass with it, and
they do the opposite.
And then they come back to you, and then they're like, "Hey, man, I did the thing we were talking about, and this happened."
Yeah. Like they have no embarrassment to tell you that they went totally against your advice,
balls it all up, and then go out of their way to come back and ask you for advice to fix the original balls up that they did.
They don't feel embarrassed about asking again because people have no souls. There's a lot of categories. What shits you the most?
It's the people that won't stop. Okay, you know those unwarranted friends.
Mm-hmm.
So you rock up. Back in the good old days, you rock up, park your car, whatever. You go to get food, whatnot, and then there's that one pleb that's in front of your car.
Yeah. Yeah. Cheers.
Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and there's that one muppet in front of you, and they're waiting for you to come back. Yeah, and you avoid him, like, Siebes. So you walk around, and then you walk back, and then I'm like, fuck, we need a rant, so we grab the garden chairs, but the garden chairs are in my car. So I mosey onto the car. Hey, man, is this your car?
Oh.
Yeah, man, it is. Oh, it's a beautiful car. Thanks, man, I really appreciate it.
Yeah,
What's been done to it?
Nothing.
Nothing. Nah, you sure? Yeah.
No. It's nothing. Oh, come on,
man.
Bullshit, bro. Bro, come on, bro. They all say nothing, but...
No, honestly, nothing. Well, I used to own 4 of them. Are you sure? Yeah. And then there's the 3 questions that I hate. 1, do you want to sell it? Yeah.
And it's let me make it clear that he's... But we'll come back to that one.
And I'm like, nah, man, it's all good. I like it. It stays with me. Not much done to it. And then now they caught me in my bluff because I hesitated. I'm like, yeah, this, and this. I thought, that's all right. Does it go hard? Yeah, for what it is. You know, it's quick, but it's, you know, for how the car presents itself, I think it goes hard. Take me for a spin?
Oh, yeah, people do have the balls to ask that. I've been asked that
I don't even know what if
Who
I
are
take you
you?
for a spin, you pull out a knife on me? And tell me,
Matter of fact, what if I pull a fucking knife on you?
what if I decide to, you know what? Today's the day I kill myself. You're in for the ride.
How about, I don't know if this guy is a terrible driver, downright dangerous, psychopath, but he has a car I like, so I'm going to jump in the car
I'm
with
going
him.
to put my life
Yeah.
in this random guy's hands. Yeah?
Yeah.
Because he has a car I like.
Yeah.
That's a lot of trust.
Yeah.
People don't even trust each other from, like, sharing the same bottle.
Yeah, fucking crazy, man.
Or, yeah.
People will just get in the car for the sake
But
of...
you'll open that door, sit in the passenger seat, buckle up.
And they'll let them floor it the way they do because it's their car and they chose to get in it. Won't say anything.
No.
Be near a near accident, go sliding everywhere, and then think, oh, that was hectic, bro. Can I record on my Snapchat?
Definitely not. I hate that.
Yeah.
I hate that. You know what I hate? Side rant. But I hate people that film everything they see.
Yeah.
They Snapchat cars, gunning it, or they Snapchat a fight, like a school fight. You have about 800 people Snapchatting it.
Not one person helping.
Or breaking it up or stopping it.
Yeah.
I get it, school fights, when you're a kid, they're fun.
Whatever.
You know what I mean?
Stupid people, man. Back to that point, right? I fucking despise people, especially who ask me and anyone else if their fucking car is for sale while you're on the road. For many good reasons. Number one, now I don't have a problem with you asking if the car's for sale, right? You'll never know. You might as well ask.
That's right.
Right?
That's right.
But there is no fucking for sale sign on the car, right? You haven't seen this car up for sale. Now, you have to ask. So, if you have to ask and I tell you it's for sale, it is up for sale.
Then we
ads
can
on
talk.
Gumtree, we on talk.
Yeah.
But if I say no,
would you take 20 grand?
Yeah, there it is. They offer you dog shit, and then they're the one that asked for the fucking sale. They're the one that asked if the car's for sale. So they want to ask you if the car's for sale when your car's not for sale. All right, you have to convince me to sell my car that I love or that I want to keep. You're going to convince me by selling me $15,000 under fucking market price?
Yeah.
Bro, drive your stupid Hilux into the Georges River. Do us all a fucking favor. You know what burns me about some of them?
Yeah.
Burns me is that they will take them for 20 grand or bully people into selling it for 20 grand. I mean, when the car's worth like, let's say 35, 40K.
And they put it up for 50.
Flip it, 70 grand, change a cluster. I know what I got.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what they do. And it's so
But
frustrating.
it's not just them. A lot of people are like that though.
A lot of people are like that, but I cop it the most from them. I've copped it from everybody asking for all my cars. You want to sell it? You want to sell it? You want to sell it? Why it bothers me the most is that some of them haven't left me alone. They'll follow me. They'll block me in. I've had that, man. It's really frustrating. It's like, bro, you want to sell it? You want to ask? You want to talk about a sale? And you're willing to risk a fight? Because I will grab the shit out of the boot, and I have no problem hitting on the head. We can talk to the police after. You know?
Yeah.
It's so annoying, man. I can't stand them. So another tip. If you're going to ask somebody if their car's for sale,
Be polite.
don't make them a shit offer, you cheap cunt.
Yeah, or just better yet, be normal about it. Hey man, nice car. Would you sell it to me? No, sale. What? Sorry, I don't speak gibberish.
Sorry, I don't mumble.
Sorry, say it
I
again.
missed that memo.
Huh? 15 grand. Take that 15 grand and sort your ass.
Take that 15 grand, go get a haircut. What's wrong with you?
Fix that head before you talk to me.
Dude, I hate that, man. I can't stand that. What was your second point? I was going to lead on with that one.
No, I forgot.
There's too many car people we can't stand.
I hate people who buy into it to be relevant.
Yeah.
That's another thing I hate.
Yep, I can see that.
Like people,
I see that with a lot of things, not just cars.
Yeah,
but with cars,
yeah.
it's extra frustrating.
It's extra frustrating because you're like, man, you just threw 50 grand at a car, a Golf or something, just to be relevant to a group of people who probably don't really give a shit about you.
Yeah.
Hey.
That's very, very true. You know, the whole car, what they call it, the car scene. Oh man, the car scene's so toxic. Mind you, I also can't stand when some idiot has to put the same cliche post hammering the car scene life and the car scene and how, you know, we have to respect one another's builds and we have to love because we all come, doesn't matter if you're rich or poor, we should love.
We all share the same hobby.
Shut up. Like, go and do something else with your life.
Get a job.
Who cares?
Oh
Who cares?
God.
Yeah, you see that all the time.
And it's usually the people with the shittest cars that say it. Like a Swift or...
Respect me and my Hyundai. You know?
Or my 93 Falcon EL.
Can I just say, right, we're going to be the only people... I know, maybe... No, I know you're going to agree with me. But we're going to be the only people that go against the grain of what the car scene does. I do believe in... Okay, so what I miss about the cars, or the car scene, I miss the days where you could go to a car show and the arena or showroom that would hosting the event would have competitor entrance.
That's right.
Right?
And the winner gets a prize.
Yeah,
or
whatever.
Cash money. Or
Right? The rest of you people coming to visit, park outside. I hate these car meets. Now, we haven't been to a car meet in a fucking minute, right?
Years,
It's been
bro.
years, right? Because I can't do it. But I hate these car meets where you'll see... Bro, I have seen a Lambo parked next to a fucking... Like, a Toyota's Camry. I've multiple times. They got...
Do you know what it is?
Mm.
Do you know what it is? It's okay, but you see everything nowadays. Everything. School, sports. It's the...
Participation award.
That's right. To
That's
get
the
everyone
one.
to participate. It doesn't matter if it's good or bad. You participate.
We're going to give you a pat on the back for trying.
That's right.
And then...
That diminishes the value
That's right.
of being awarded first, second, or third.
That's right.
Because you getting first, second, or third means you've worked hard for it, or you've got the ability to achieve
Yep.
it.
Yep.
You know, there's that hunger for it.
100%.
But when
100%.
everyone is given a pat on the back and everyone's given medals for it, that
Then
value
you just start showing off your own shit.
it diminishes the value.
Diminishes
What's
the
this to me then? It means nothing to me.
Exactly. You know, when we used to go to these shows in school. We're still into the game, right? We still love the cars and stuff.
Yeah.
We used to go to these car shows in school, and you'd see these fucking entrances with these awesome cars. Jesus Christ.
Jesus, you're right. Yeah.
That's a no from me.
Yeah, oh boy. You know, all these Japanese cars that we love, personally. You go to the shows and you check them out, and it's you look at them, you're like, bro, I want to be this guy one day. I'm going to go out and go find a good job because I want to earn the money that's going to allow me to buy these cars.
There's motivation for it.
Yeah. Not, well, I'm going to hammer the guy that has the GDR or the Ferrari or the Lambo because I'm insecure about my own car. But I can make everyone love it. It's fucking stupid.
You know, I hate as well. No one's different.
Yeah.
Yeah. Every car is the same. Okay. Granted, each car has its own set of... Each car has its own sort of design and purpose.
Yeah.
Fair enough. But, for example, Golfs. Every single one has a stupid exhaust. That stupid pop and crackle tune.
Yeah.
And a sticker, the lowdown sticker, or like eco performance on it. Right?
Yeah,
Right? 86s
yeah, you're not
all
wrong,
have
man.
That rear window garnish.
Rear window garnish or some
aftermarket wheels, aftermarket head or tail lights.
rocket bunny kit if you're spending a bit more money.
Yeah, exhaust.
Like, I know what you mean, man. It's really stupid.
And
Like,
it's the same thing, and they love it.
yeah.
They love it.
Look, here we go. Right? It's 2020. In the car scene, how different can you be? Right? That's okay. You can be different, but then you're really trying because you need to stand out from everybody else, right? And to be fair, that's a waste of time because no one gives a shit. There is back then.
Yeah, but you say that, but then people do.
No, because the same person giving a shit is also the same person giving a shit about the same car that just got built 2 weeks ago by his mate Bob. It's the same thing. There's no depreciation. See, in the early 2000s, right, you used to build it for the shows. Right? If you didn't, you built it to cruise. You built it because you loved it. It doesn't matter. If I wanted a tiger painted on my freaking car,
I will.
Let's
there
go
was,
hard.
you were open to customization. You had body kits, paints, interior, sound systems, engine modifications. Right? It was all. Even though we're in the same boat, each part of this boat is different. Like we all had our own competitions. It was a battle.
Yeah.
Who had the best paint job? Why was it better than the other?
Yep.
You know what I mean? What type of design did you use? Show me your interior. How many TVs do you have in the boot? You know what I mean? Shit like that. Nowadays, it's literally copy paste.
Yeah. Wheels,
Wheels
lowered,
and a sticker.
and a stupid plate that starts with 00. Ooh.
Ooh, that ain't a build.
Fuck, that was a
That
terrible
was
trend,
AIDS,
man.
That was AIDS.
Oh! I know we're going to... Bro. I have a special hatred in my heart for any loser that gets the plates her or his. His S15, his Evo, his WRX or her WRX. Especially the women. Like, they think they're somewhat special by putting her. It just shows that you've got zero imagination and you didn't do it for yourself. You did it so you can get some attention.
I mean, some girls are into cars more so than you and I.
No, but not people that get her
But
plates.
yeah, a lot of the time it's...
Nah.
It's a lot of the time it's just
Okay.
a thought that doesn't know what's going
Now,
on.
I'll forgive the people that used to get it, that were the original owners of these plates, because it was different, right? Like, whatever, it's just want to get a plate.
It was cheeky.
But for the losers that actually go and redo it or find a different way to get her S15 turns into her 515 or her 51S or blah, 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 blah. It is just laughable, you know? It's so stupid.
And they pay what, like $400-500 a year?
That's right. You're paying $400 something a year to get a dumbass plate. Speaking of which, while we're here, how stupid are people that get their full name on their plate?
What do you mean by full name?
Their fucking
Oh,
their
the
full
initials?
fucking first name on their plate.
Oh, like Steven.
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 DJ Steven, if you're out there, God bless you, man. But yes, like, do you remember? Okay, do you remember when we were at like the Portos the other day, and some girls in the driveway, in the drive-through, and she had a full name, Aaliyah or something.
Yeah.
Right. And these like 4 young Lebo kids who were going in the car, and they're shouting her name. She's like shitting herself, looking around it. I mean, you just looked at it like, well, you deserve it. You just gave away your fucking identity.
Yeah.
You are a stupid idiot.
Yeah, but in my opinion, I think that's just natural selection. You did this to yourself.
Do you know, it doesn't make sense, right? So one time when I was working at a parts store, right? An automotive parts store. There was some... I remember there was some... I think it was a woman, right? A woman came in and she wanted parts for her car, but couldn't find her car. She didn't know what car she had. I said, give me the plate. Usually you can put the number plate in the system and you get it up, right? Her plate...
Yeah.
Now, her plate was half a name, I remember. It was half a name and a bunch of numbers.
Yeah, probably database.
You know what she said to me? Well, I'd rather not reveal it. And I had stopped there and I looked, we were having a staring contest for about 2 minutes.
Do you know this number plate is for the public to see?
Ma'am, I actually said to her, I'm like, ma'am, you understand you out of everyone else are the person that sees it the least. What do you mean? Your number plate is on the outside of the vehicle. But
everybody else can see it.
She looked at me for 10 seconds.
And
then she started telling me the numbers and I'm like, oh my
I have to justify
God, do not breed.
Yeah, but they do. And they breeded like huge numbers.
Yeah, and then your next, Sylvia lover comes out and fucking... Hey, you know what? What do you think about the summer gnats?
Woohoo! That's gonna be the stupidest sport I've ever seen.
Yes.
Imagine spending $100,000 on a car to build it. This big V8, this, that, whatever.
Yeah.
Just to do a burnout for 30 seconds.
Yeah, and then destroy the rest of the car by doing the burnout. You know, there's only... So it has to be the most dumbest sport I've ever seen. You know what's a better sport than burning tires? You know the sweeping thing in the Olympics?
What's it called?
I think it's called sweeping.
No,
it's not.
It's called something else.
Yeah, but that's more interesting, wonderful.
I just want to know how that became a sport.
Well,
in the Olympics, out of all things. Not like some sport.
I thought you meant the burnouts. I was going to say 6 bogans and a can of VBs.
I mean, but we knew that.
Yeah. That is a wonderful point, man.
How did that become a
sport?
sport?
If anyone knows, please chime in. Comment. Because, we watched it, right? No, we were younger. That's stupid. Now I'm like, bro, I want to play. Sweep that shit.
Yeah, sweep that ice,
bro,
boy.
How technical is it, though? You have to...
Yeah. Have you seen the way they throw the disc? Or whatever it is? Like, the guy bends down and does one of these ones and, like, watches it as he slides up. I can't even stand straight on an ice ring.
No, I'm always holding onto the ring, man. It's
you know what I mean? And, the last time I attempted to get to the middle, I was stuck. you lose momentum and you're like... you fall on your ass anyways.
Wobbling around everywhere. I'm trying to remember the name. It's like coupling or something.
We can always look it up.
Yeah, we could.
Sweeping for time's sake.
Regardless, it's better than that stupid event of burning tires.
Yeah, but you know what blows my mind? How many people find it interesting? Yeah. See, I haven't been, so I can't judge it fully.
It doesn't matter, there might be because if it happens in your street, are you going to go out there and cheer them on, or are you going to go out there and call the cops?
Yeah, call the cops. But there might be more to the event than just... Oh, yeah, well, the same thing says, right? Remember how we said we love, or we used to like shows? That's just parked cars. You pay money to look at parked cars.
Yeah. But, no, okay, so I know that some of that's... So it used to be a cool event because it was like that. It was like, if you wanted to be a downright bogan for
Outlaw.
1 day or 2 days, and the bogans just be themselves, right? Then you go there, right? Because I remember, so with the summer nats, it was just a crazy amount of alcohol. You get drunk driving the cars in. You could do burnouts anywhere. I mean, you get warned, I think, but whatever. And then at nighttime, if you brought your kids, sucks, but you pack them away in the tent, and then you go to like the nude girls shows and stuff, right? It was a full out bogan fest, right? It was all out
redneck
boys only, redneck, yeehaw. But now it's a family event.
Yeah,
and they bring their children to put masks,
that's
and then have tire flick on their face. They leave black. You know what I hate? No, I don't hate it, right? I just think it's really stupid. You know, the cunts to do these ones.
Yeah. I think, you know what? I get what you're saying, but I feel like in the moment, you just want to do it.
Yes,
because you're ramped up.
You also have to love that shit. You also have to love what they're doing. What you see, to us, some of these people are low IQ, but it doesn't make sense to me how low IQ people can have these $100,000 plus cars.
Right? But then yet again, to others, people like you and I who went to car shows think we're low IQ to look at parked cars with TVs in them. To be honest,
yeah,
we probably were, but I think it's just
what are they doing?
Yeah, but it's all half these people probably construction.
Yeah, have their own businesses and
or
shit,
like
always
inheritance. You know, pops passed on.
I don't think so, man.
They've inherited. Yeah, no, you'd be surprised.
Really?
Yeah, you'd be surprised.
Fuck, that's weird.
Or like truck driver or something. They make a lot of
I mean,
money.
you can spend your pop's inheritance on your Commodore SS with flames down the side and
big engine.
Big engine and tiny tires. Just a flick tire on Dylan and Doug and Thingy's face,
and
right?
Steve-O.
Well. God bless someone that's man.
Each to their own, you know what?
Each to their own.
And you know what?
And you know what, man?
Someone that keeps it spicy, though.
And you know what? Maybe I might attend one day and it'll change my mind.
That's right.
And if I do change my mind, I will come back and admit it and I say, guys, I'm sorry, I'm going to apologize.
Someone that's wild.
That's a wonderful event.
Yeah, I'm just an asshole that just jumped to a conclusion. But you know what? Me and you are we're pretty quick-witted. We know what we're doing.
Are we?
I'd like to think so. I feel like we can pick up and read a lot of things.
Yeah. Look, at the end of the day, man, I'll never put my dick in the exhaust.
That's right.
I love my car that much. And
That's right. We grow up just like most people, but they're just some. That really, really make me want to kill myself.
Yeah, there are rules, man. You should, there are rules to life, and especially if you love cars. Because think about it, right? Like, I love cars, man. I was born loving cars. I still love cars. I fucking love cars. But there has to be rules. Because to everyone else, you love a hunk of metal. A hunk of metal with some oval things that make you go to places. So there has to be rules.
Yeah.
If you're over 19, number one, here's a great rule out to all our listeners. If you're over 19, let's call it 18, right? If you're over 18 and you're a male, you're seeking the attention of a female.
Cars is not the way.
Tone your love of cars down around them. Now, that's $1 million advice. I don't know who's not telling you that, but we are. It'll help you, right? But tone your love of cars down, because they're going to look at you like we look at you, like an idiot, except they're the ones that want. They're the ones you want, not us.
Not us, that's right.
Right?
That's right.
What's another rule? Do you have another rule to all the car people?
I think what you said covers a lot of it because it's broad.
Okay, no, right? If you belong to a certain car group that has, well, if you love a certain car, I'll give you an example, right? Like let's call it the Evos, right? And there used to be this little rivalry because it actually mattered back then. Because of the sport, the rallying sport, it actually made sense of having a rivalry. It's like two teams. That shit don't exist no more. It's gone. There is no more rally teams now, Subaru and Mitsubishi. But if you're 30-something and you still hold on to this whole Mitsubishi versus Subaru, guys, we're going to kill you. Our cars are better than yours. Wow. I'd be shocked to find if you're married.
Married.
And if you're married, I wouldn't be surprised if your wife's cheating on you.
No doubt. She's probably there for financial stability. She's waiting for that prenup period, or that period where you can divorce someone and get half their stuff.
Yeah.
That's what she's waiting for.
Yeah, man. I've seen these guys with these weird shirts and stuff.
Yeah, like there's Subaru. Look, fine. We all, it's a part of you. You like your car, great, wear that shirt. But I hate people that wear it all the time.
Yeah.
Like there's that one flop that we both know that wore that rally art shirt every day. Every day.
Oh, Mitsubishi this and rally out that. And
You know,
I
people like-
love my car.
You know what I hate the
this
most?
and-
People that tattoo shit related to their cars.
Yeah, like you know, at one point, so maybe a few years ago, right, to do that was crazy. So
Like, you had to be passionate.
right, but the one person that did it was cool because it was different. I mean, it wasn't cool, but it was different, so it wasn't habit. Now people are just like fucking jumping on the bandwagon. It's so stupid. Like when they get like a suspension, like a coilover or something tattooed on their arm right here, or they get like their favorite car brand,
On their
like
shoulder.
Nissan, or they get GDR tattooed on your ankle, dude.
Like their VIN number.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen people get tattooed. Like I've actually seen on Facebook, but I've seen this guy. I remember off the top of my head, this guy had a GTR tattoo, and he didn't own one. And thinking about it now, I can assume he probably doesn't have one now because they're too expensive.
What if he bought it and it was shit in his mind? Imagine loving a car, right? You tattoo, like me, RX-7, wrote it, and then I buy one and I hate it.
Yeah,
Then what?
that's very real because
You can't tattoo, like, you shouldn't
you shouldn't, man.
tattoo, in this case, tattoo a
Hero
brand
cars?
or a model of car when you haven't at least owned it.
Yeah, no, it's very true. I grew up loving Toyota Supras. When I drove them, I realized they were dog shit, and I never wanted another one. I don't ever want one.
I'd like to say the same, but no.
No, they're terrible cars. Oh wow, that's bad. I shouldn't have said that. They're not terrible cars. They're just not the car I would like to
It doesn't
own.
tickle his pickle.
They're lovely, but you know what? I take it back. It's not that they're terrible cars because some people that actually give a shit here will take it out of context. It's not that I don't give a shit. I think they're shit cars. It's that the purpose that you can use these cars for do not apply in Sydney.
Okay. Well, Supras, they do drag racing.
Yeah, okay. Drag racing, yeah. So,
The cars that
but the
you
thing
and
is, I think
I-
drag racing's stupid too.
Yes.
So it doesn't count for me.
Yeah.
I mean, do you like drag racing?
I prefer circuit racing over drag.
Yes. You prefer turning the wheels, right?
Yeah, but we'll put the car. I mean, there's a purpose for it. There's a reason why I have a steering wheel.
Yeah.
Might as well put it to good use.
It's just
to
funny,
be
right?
Competitive about it. But drag racing, it's just who's got a quicker car.
Yeah. All these manufacturers spent millions and millions and millions of dollars developing
design this
these
vehicle,
cars to go as
research and
fast as they
development.
can whilst being comfortable and whatever the fuck.
And you just go in, throw it all out, and then put,
Yeah, you took all your shit out and decided to go faster than the other guy by 0.2 of a second.
which is big.
Yeah. I don't get it. I never will get... Now, I get drag racing. Like, I've been drag racing, and it's fun as a pastime. But when you dedicate...
But when it's your exactly right. When it's your main aim or goal or
Yeah.
priority.
You know what? Maybe I'll take it back too, because we need people to like it. I'm more talking about the fact that everyone now in Sydney has jumped on that bandwagon. The fact that everyone
Yeah, but you
likes
know
that
what
drag
though?
racing shit.
In their defense, it's cheaper to do drag racing.
Yes.
$50.
No, you're right. Totally forgot about that.
Whereas you'd circuit day, when you got to find a track that's suitable. Okay.
And you gotta pay like $300.
You pay $300, you get like what, 10 laps or a certain amount of time to be on the track. You got to share with everyone, so you can't actually really boot it. And you run that risk of somebody hitting you because they understeer, oversteer, or
Yeah, and there's no insurance.
there's
at
no
track.
insurance. So I can see why drag racing is a lot more appealing.
Yeah, you know what? You got a point there. I just don't see the appeal in trying to make your car go like that tiny bit faster by spending another extra $10,000. Like,
Short
who
to
you?
blow.
The thing is, if you've got these guys running like 8-second cars, why are you going out of your way to do the same thing? Like when it's been done so many times before
With the
you.
same car.
With the same fucking car. Why are you going out of your way to do the exact same thing and it's been done 40, 50 times before you already? Like, it's nothing special. But you just spend 100K. Like, I don't know, man. I just like to
I
think...
feel like I could put money elsewhere.
You know what I'd spend an extra 100K on? Probably like a boat.
Shit.
Like a... Not a dinghy, but like a
Well,
boat.
you could probably buy a dinghy for $100,000.
You know, I'd even spend a fucking... Like, I mean, it's retarded, just as the car is, but I'd spend 100K on a swimming pool, if it's possible. Like, imagine decking the shit out of your swimming pool.
$100,000. Imagine
Renos.
Renault.
Just even half
Or
the
like
house.
a man cave or something.
Bro.
Like a bar with a pool
Oh,
table.
100K in one room, I'd have I have little elevator with champagne glasses fucking coming out.
I have an indoor fountain and Siri everywhere.
I clap everywhere for lights on and off. Fires and stuff.
Bougie. Yeah, but then I'd imagine people that have that type of money to spend on a car have already done that.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. People fuck. People spend a lot of money on cars, man. Mm-hmm. I mean, I respect the people that can. Why not? I do it. So I am going to do it because I can. Because I don't have to worry about anything else. If you spend your life savings, if you're over 19 and you spend your life savings on the car.
Yeah, but that's 19.
No, if you're over 19.
Oh, if you're over.
Yeah. No, that's harsh. If you're over, like, you know what? If you're 25 and over and you spend your last cent trying to get another Japanese shitbox from the 90s or the 2000s, then you really have to take a big step back, talk to a professional, get some help, and get your life on order. Because Lord knows I spent most of my money out of school. I spent most of my money on my cars. That's the first thing I was looking forward to doing coming out of it, right? You told me to do that, I'd laugh.
No, tell me to do that now.
Yeah. I mean, fuck, I haven't even serviced my car in a while.
I haven't driven
to be fair, like, I don't drive it anymore.
I don't drive mine.
I drive to the shops and back. I drive it for groceries.
It's a grocery getter.
It's a grocery getter because it's the biggest car. You know, in a bit of positivity, let me tell you some cool cars. Toyota Corollas.
No, that's a gangster's car. No, actually, no. A gangster's car's a Camry.
Yeah, but a fantastic
Corolla.
car is a Corolla. I love Corollas. I love them. They just do everything correct. When I was younger, I never had the appeal of why people were like, "Oh, bro, I love these normal cars." I'm like, "Bro, I'll never be you
boring.
guys. I'll never be
boring.
you. These are boring." Now,
give it to me.
Oh, dude.
You know when you line up outside the Apple store to get your new iPhone? I'll be that. That's how the Toyota dealership.
Bro, it's a fantastic car. You know, just does everything you need. Right? It's comfortable, drives well, cheap. Well, not cheap. Relatively,
you know if you
very
smash
affordable.
it, you can get a new one.
Yeah.
So you don't really, you don't have to worry about it.
But you see, that's us growing up. Like, we grew up, me and you, you know? And I'm glad we did, because I don't want to be laughed at like that. But you know what? I don't care about anyone laughing at me, because the people that do it don't care if anyone's laughing at them.
That's true.
It's the ignorance. Not even ignorance, it's the fact that they don't even know that there's something wrong with them.
It's like being, okay, you know, as a kid you play with toys, and then you move on to video games, and then you move on to whatever. Imagine playing with toys now. Like, imagine you as a 23 or 24-year-old male playing with an Action Man or a Hot Wheels toy. People think you're sick. People think, he's got mental health, or he's not all there. He's not a full quid.
Yeah, you'd have to be.
It's the same thing.
Yeah,
It's the same thing.
it is. It is. You can't go around being 18 forever.
Yeah, and
It's
that
just not
applies
going
for
to
a lot
work.
of things. Your demeanor,
Yeah.
your choices.
We still know people, right? Old acquaintances and whatnot that just bang on about this shit, and it's downright embarrassing.
You're still gonna shut up. I've heard it about 6 times already. I don't care.
You see, I feel that. So we would have spoken to people that we know, like, oh, dude, you got to calm down about what you're doing, right? And I feel like if a person that doesn't like cars tells you, bro, there's something wrong with you, I give you all excuses to ignore that. You're not gonna believe him. But if someone that really loves it as much as you do tells you,
hey,
it's time to cut it out, buddy.
wrap that one up, please.
Wrap it up. Start to grow up, and if you don't want to grow up, that's okay. It's something you have to do. Might not be necessarily something.
Yeah, but that
you ignore that.
You know what? But people that are like that, once but they also have a separate agenda or goal.
What agenda or goal could they have?
People that are like that might be. There's a reason why I think, anyways. There's a reason why they've put so much effort. They still put so much effort into these things, right?
Go on.
Yeah, I think it's just the idea of being accepted by people, or there's like that feeling of being happy with the acceptance. Usually, rejects.
Simps.
They're the ones that continue on forever.
Yeah.
I feel like once they get a missus, or they move on to something else, or they start a business, something different, like something life-changing, cars is the last thing in their mind.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just you need that revolution. You need that life-changing experience to occur first.
Bro, 100,000,000%. I get that. Now, I especially get it for guys that are single. What else you got going on?
Yeah.
Right? You go to work. If you don't have side hustles or whatever, you're not aiming to do anything else. Fucking, you got your car.
Yeah.
That's brilliant. And there's no problem with loving your car, right? The main issue is, you see,
Over loving it.
like you said, right? Getting the female, when you have a woman in your life, or a partner, let's say a partner, right? You have a partner in your life, it might change your perspective. Thing is, you ain't gonna get the fucking partner.
Until you drop. Yeah, it's a double-edged sword.
That's right. And it's like a 1 in a billion chance you actually get a partner who's into cars that's actually pretty.
And even then...
And normal.
That's my hobby, not yours. I want to be interested in something else.
That's right. You know, how many people have said to us, right? How many fucking people have said to us,
Do you want a missus that...
and we tell them, we don't want a girl, we never want...
Better luck next time.
Yeah, we never want a girl that likes cars. They go, you don't want a girl that likes cars? I go, what the fuck would I like that? What the fuck would I like that? I want my own shit to myself. And I don't want to...
Well, that's...
I don't want to go out with the boys and talk about cars and then come home and, oh my God, should I buy this turbo?
Yuck.
What the
Go
fuck?
away.
No, tell me about your whatever. Tell me about what you got going on. Tell me about that book you're reading or even your nails or
Yeah, you
whatever. Tell me about your
playing.
puppy. I don't care. But
Bit
tell me
different.
something else.
Well, they say opposites attract.
Yeah, tell me something else that I'm not, dabbing in.
Well, because it gives me something to be interested in.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it gives her, well, if we play vice versa, it gives her or him something to be interested in as well. So it adds to the relationship. But when we both, it becomes competitive. Imagine
It does become
you have a car and
competitive,
she beats you and you're like, and then you get into an argument and she mentions it.
Oh, you know what I can't deal with? The thought is that imagine your girlfriend or your partner or your wife getting upset for the day because something broke on her car or his car. How AIDS is that? Oh, my shipment didn't come in for this car part I was ordering. Fucking pissed. Can I have dinner? No, fuck this. I'm done. No.
I can't. Stop.
No.
Stop.
Imagine your pillow talk.
Stop.
Huh?
Stop.
Imagine your pillow talk.
I can't.
That's a no from me.
It's.
Yeah.
I can't, man. I can't. It's the same thing. It's the same thing over and over. You know what? Some people can. I can't. It's not my cup of tea.
Yeah, I can't either. No.
But what surprised me is a lot of people thought it was.
Yeah, a lot of people thought we were crazy for going against the grain.
People still think we're crazy for going against the grain.
Yeah, this might possibly surprise a lot of other people. Now, I can see why it will surprise other people with me, especially because even I, like on my Instagram, I post a lot of my car. But that was to get a certain following. I had a reason for it. I don't actually give a shit. I mean, I can't remember the last time I washed my car. Seriously. I don't remember the last time I washed my car. It just sits there. I don't care. I care about it. I don't care. I'm trying to be cool and shit. I love the thing.
There's a care.
If I didn't love it, I would have sold it by now.
There's a care, but it's just not
But
priority.
I have a healthy love with it. It's right. One of my old bosses used to tell me, like, you got to know the difference between
Obsession and...
being a car and being something like an actual, like a person to you. He always said, gave me one solid advice: never work for your car. The car has to work for you. And I used to when I was a kid, whatever, man. I don't know what that shit even means. Now, I live by that, man. I totally understand what that means.
That's why those old Hiaces and Camrys still run.
Yeah. I know exactly what he's talking about now. Don't work for your car. Let your car work for you. Bro, there are people, like, I've seen these people, like, they will sacrifice their entire health, like their life. They'll sacrifice their health just to pay for the next part.
And you look and you're like, man.
Now, I just think that's crazy. It's very unhealthy.
That's sick.
It's
That's
sick.
really sick.
It's sick because you and I'm always giving this disclaimer, but over 19, you're doing that kind of shit. You have to stop. It's sickening. It's not healthy at all. It's very silly to do so.
Especially if you're over the age of 24, 25. That's now really stop or kill yourself.
Yeah. Now, this is not to say that if anyone sees us on the street, and I'm not saying anyone's going to see us on the street and not know who we are or whatever. So I literally mean like random people that don't know who we are. Or people, whatever, you know who we are. If you see us on the street, you want to talk about a car, go ahead. I'm friendly. I will always talk about it, right? But there's a good difference. Don't be arrogant about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't tell me what you got. And bro, you do that, bro. My car makes this. My car makes that.
I don't care.
Like, dude, I have to remind you, like your teacher did in primary school. It's not a competition, honey. Just live your fucking life.
Yeah.
Just do you. Let me do me.
Yeah, everyone each to their own pace.
Yeah, you got the same car as me. Oh, no, that's awesome, man. They're great, right? Wonderful. Bye. And I'm gonna fuck off.
Yeah.
Also, last point. Yeah, fuck every person that ruined Krispy Kreme. Orange Grove. Fuck yous all.
Now I can't go.
A massive fuck you.
I used to be civil. But the vast majority...
Yeah.
There was a time, end of month, you remember that? There was a time, a lot of cars there, muscle cars.
Wonderful, man.
I loved it.
We used to go.
Because people were civil. You parked your car, you got yourself a donut, and you talked smack, right?
If you're a young one, or anyone, right, you'd go there. The big boys that have the big toys there, or even the girls, that have the expensive cars. You park your pibbly ass there, and you'd go and you would cream over the other car, and you say, "Dude, there's goals. I'm going to come and look at it."
But not just like the environment around it. You had people playing music, you know what I mean?
It's fun.
You had people setting up stores. Later, used to sell stickers.
Yeah.
It was good. There was an attraction to it.
It was fun, man. It was a nice
to
event. Even as a kid when I was walking around, I felt calm.
Yeah.
Like I felt accepted. Like I could go to somebody and talk to him, and it would be fine.
Nowadays
It's hillbilly.
it is
everywhere.
every muppet has to do a fucking burnout or pull the handbrake to impress.
No one. Do you remember that dickhead that crashed into the post around the corner?
This close to
car
crashing into a wall,
And taking out the people walking next to him.
and then everyone laughed at him, gave him the finger,
And that guy got upset.
and he got pissed off.
He got pissed off that they laughed at him for crashing after trying to pull a handbrake turn in his mum's Corolla.
Kill yourself.
Beggars belief. It's beggars belief. And
that's
now
just all
they've
it is.
ruined
It's
it.
just it's toxic. It's actually AIDS.
They've ruined Orange Grove. They
Let's
go
shut down.
there, they'll do the burnouts, they'll start shouting at people, they'll start fights, they'll throw rubbish next to the bin. Not in the bin, next to the bin. And this is an uncanny one. I don't see I want to understand the mindset of somebody that thinks it's fine to accelerate from one speed hump to the one in front of them.
Or in a car park.
In a car park.
Just any car
The
park.
speed hump 10 meters in front of you. And they slam the brakes.
And they go over it.
And then back on. Next speed hump.
All the ones that like pump music, like overly loud. Like they're in a car park and you can hear them playing music from 4 suburbs away.
Yeah, you have this
And
one.
it's always some shite R&B.
Yeah.
Or some like hyped up Arab song.
Or there's always that one guy you got to be scared of because he sits by himself in the car, absolutely blasting like Skrillex, like some dirty version of Skrillex.
That, my friend.
And he's sick.
That, my friend, is a sick person.
He's sick, man.
That, my friend, he has a gun. Don't fuck with
But
him.
now Orange Grove is dead.
Good.
The lineup there is just to go to get the donut.
And
The parking lot is fucking closed. And that's just AIDS.
yes.
I miss the old days of the Krispy Kreme days, but I miss the old things of a lot of things. I felt like I was a kid for all the good parts. I never got to be the adult. Well,
I think that's why that's why we are, or how we act today.
well, yes, we've moved on
I think that's why I'm furious a lot of the times.
because we can't go back in time.
Because I have to suffer from the actions of others.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I missed the Orange Grove car park, but well, till the next one.
Thanks for chiming in.